Just making sure everything is all good at the start of the stream. Let's see here. Alright. Hello everyone, welcome back to another stream. Those of y'all that are watching this after the stream's done, I do appreciate y'all. I am not going to be turning this into an independent video. Largely due to nothing super terribly interesting. But at the end of the stream I will be going over this handy dandy notebook. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of a update here. In terms of the Bloodborne death specifically, I would have to actually go back and kind of watch it. But for Bloodborne had a total of 46 deaths. We are at 23 right now. There was 32 in the base game and 14 in the DLC for Bloodborne. So far, we're at 22 base game deaths that can only be increased by Nameless King and Soul Ascender. And then one death so far at the DLC, that's because of Grave Tender. Grave Tender is going to be the final boss, because I want to completely nuke him. The boss is just kind of just annoying, at least in my personal opinion. Now, in terms of the specific boss deaths, even though we have 23 deaths, only about 7 of them are due to actual bosses. So, the bosses that got 0. Eurydice Gundyr, Fulthor Boreal Valley, Crystal Sage, Deacons at the Deep, Abyss Watchers, Wolnir, Old Demon King, Pot of Sullivan, Yorm, and Osiris the Consumed King, and Dragon Slayer Armor. The bosses that did get one is Curse Rotted Greatwood, Aldridge, Dancer, Boreal Valley, Ancient Wyvern, because I missed a stupid ash plunge, and Grave Tender. The only bosses so far that I've gotten 2 deaths are Champion Gundyr and Twin Princes. Twin Princes got 2 because, one, I attempted it with the NPC summon, but then I did not do the cheese for him properly. So, there is that. Now, it's going to be time for Sister Frida. Here's what I'm going to say. Cantaloupe, I'm going to immediately veto. My stomach, my palate and my stomach have to be in a special state to really be able to handle Cantaloupe. And the wheel that I have just keeps kind of landing on Cantaloupe, which is a little bit suspicious. But there is that. Yesterday's stream did not go particularly well. It went pretty decent in terms of gameplay, but in terms of everything else, it did not. But it's partially to be expected here. But today is Sunday. This is the usual day that I stream, not the usual time frame, but it is the usual day that I stream, and I'm starting this earlier because I don't want to necessarily stream as late necessarily. So, on that note though, we are going to be moving on to Sister Frida. And then after Sister Frida, we're going to be running through the Ring City DLC. We are going to complete, in terms of NPC quests, the last NPC quest I have to do is, Lap, which is Patches, the DLC version. I have to do his, because I'm gonna use them for Half-Light Spear of the Church, because that fight's gonna be annoying as fuck. Alright. So I do have a few embers. We are gonna be summoning Gale for this fight. So yeah, he will be, I think he summons in phase 2, not phase 1. So that is quite nice. Alright.
Welcome, I am but floor but a ring.
Chill about ring.
B should eat leave thou art.
Which isn't particularly useful for us, at least. Okay, this is going to be quite concerning due to, you know... That being said, we are coming here at a different time than when we came here with Torchic. We were forced to come here early during Seamless Co-op. We were forced to come here early during our Seamless Co-op playthrough because Torchic won a few sides, and this was one of the best sides in the game, so we had to come here early so she could get that and use it for the majority of her run.
Bring Frida to me, please. Canst thou not see the flame flickering once again? Soon will it surge. I can see it, feel it.
Fret not, Father. We have no need of thy flail. 'Tis only
But I am largely standing because
misguided ash.
yesterday I sat down quite a bit, so also
Please
we are
avert thine eyes.
Fuck. Yeah, we're gonna move this a little bit more this way.
I would snuff out these ashes for good.
We'll just have to deal with that for now. We'll just have to deal with that for now. I'm a little rusty right now, so... How? How did that get me? Backstab, let's go. Yeah, I think that's good. Are we gonna letting Gale handle Frida for the most part? Or let handle the father? got a visceral somehow? Okay, I only have 2 flasks left, so Gale is still healthy, which is good. Okay. Now we just gotta wait for Sister Frida to get back up. Oh my god, I thought I could dodge into that. Last flask. I noticed. Backstab. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, I figured I was gonna perish there. I might change up my setup quite a bit here. Alright, Sister Frida gets the first death. She almost didn't get one at all, but she has one now. Means we are up to 24. Hold up. Let's capture. Again, if it's Cantaloupe, I'm overriding it. Okay. Other Caramel's not bad. It's not as bad as it would have been if it didn't have chocolate associated with it, so. Oh, it kind of split sort of in half for me. Still not the best, though. Oh. Let's change out of setups here. Oh, wow. Okay. The problem is a lot of this stuff is going to be fucking heavier. Because we have the +3 Serpent Ring, we're just gonna get rid of the shield for now. Oh, it actually has lower frost resistance. That is interesting. We will wear onion helmet. We're finagling quite a bit with the weight. The only legs that are better are actually the secret legs. That's interesting. Okay. What sucks is we have to ember early every single time. That's the part that sucks, is that we have to do this every single time. I could actually benefit from Panazai here. Over here. There we are. We got through without having to use multiple flasks, which is great for us. Got it. Okay, I can flask once here. Got it, back up. Backstab. Oh my god. Backstab. Let's go. Oh my god, it waits for you to dodge. Oh my god, they literally wait. She literally waits for you to dodge.
Finding subjects to guide.
I hate input reading so much. I hate input reading so much. I genuinely hate input reading. Bar 25. I did say Sister Frida was gonna take a few. Oh wow, a gale attempt. A gale attempt. Okay, so nothing happens now, but when we get to gale, I have to go online and attempt it. Something to keep in mind here is this could not happen. I'm gonna try to push through it. But if y'all are watching this after the stream is done already, it's kind of depends on what happens while I'm live. I'm going to go until at least about 6 o'clock. Until at least about 6 o'clock, or being the game, of course. But once that 6 o'clock time has happened, at that point, if a certain particular thing that I'm not going to get into right now, if that has not happened, I'm just going to end stream and just be kind of not finish Dark Souls 3. No matter where I'm at. Okay, I'm sitting down for a second while I do all of this jazz. Yeah. I need to go level up at least once.
Ash for the link. Very then take.
Parents, yep.
Ashen one.
Huh?
I don't have any bleed things, so greases, so I think we're just okay, I'm gonna look up Sister Frida's resistances real quick, because I'll say it's interesting that the father's weak to status effects, and she's not necessarily. I find that kind of interesting. My question is, do I do... Okay, absorptions. Lightning. Okay, I do lightning. So Father Andale is actually weak to lightning. Okay, so yeah, let's do lightning. With gold, pine, resin.
Ashen one.
I would like a third, so... Yeah, I want a third, so I am going to get a third here.
Ashen 1.
Okay, I put a point to endurance. I think I'm gonna. This is kind of dicey here. I'm gonna take off the Chloranthy ring. I'm gonna put on Juanif's left eye, and I'm gonna have to put on Grass Crest Shield, and I'm gonna have to change my armor set. Okay, this is just weaker in every single way. That is just flat out weaker in every single way. Honestly, for how light these hands are, they're actually the best currently. It's a little bit heavier. That chest, I'm gonna have to do a combination of chest piece and whatnot. It's a slightly better. Oh yeah, this is better. Okay. Oh, it has a lot less magic. Hold on a second. We're probably just gonna go back to this because she primarily deals magic damage. So, yeah, I think we just do this. I should set a Chloranthy ring. Let's do Pawnif's right eye instead. Even though, if I put on the Dex ring, I'm at 351 right now. As Ace Galen, I'm at 351 right now. What happens with 5 levels of extra dexterity? 371. Oh, that's overall? I think we will actually go with this. Because all of the rings that we can get currently the only other rings we can kind of get access to, like we're not going to be able to get access to Havel's ring or Ring of Favor. We're not going to be able to get access to Ring of Favor +3 until after we've killed the Demon Princess. So that's kind of an issue. Thankfully, I can kind of use the majority of my embers here. Okay. We're gonna use one for each phase. One resin for each phase. Backstab, nice. And heal. There we are. Okay. So we need Gale to be as high of a health as possible. Alright, take one more flask just so we're at full. After she does her giant AoE launch, that's when we'll use our last pine resin. Backstab. Gale's already dead? How is Gale already dead?
Lead us go, Ashen One. And have thine own subjects to guide.
My save is actually my save might genuinely be scuffed at this point. My save might actually be genuinely scuffed at this point. Because I had to buy the tower key early, I got short of 20k runes early. And I had to use a lot. I could have used our 20. Yeah. I might be. This is not going to be an easy thing to come back from. I really don't want to beat my head up against a wall over and over and over again. But the thing is, I don't even know if I can beat demon princes. I don't know if I can beat demon princes. What level am I right now? I'm at 75, which is not terrible, but to be fair, I'm also having to put points into vitality. I genuinely don't know what to do here. Well, in the meantime, let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Woo, sparkling water. Woo. Okay. Oh wait, I actually have to get it from the fridge. I shall return in a minute. I shall return in a second. Bottoms up, I guess. Oh, holy shit, that's terrible. Oh my lord. Whew. Whew. Okay. Okay. So here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? I'm not super confident I can beat the. I really need. I need to may probably try to find a. I probably need to find the ashes that is associated with the bleed thing, because I'm gonna be perfectly honest. The reason why katanas are so good in Elden Ring is because they have bleed on them. I kind of need bleed here. I kind of need bleed here. Because I'll be perfectly honest, right now it kind of feels like I'm just relying on strict raw damage instead of getting that bleed off, which would be quite nice because there's a little bit of a chunk of change, so to speak. But like, here's the thing. I'm kind of exhausted. Low key, I'm kind of a bit on the tired side. And like, I'm looking at this rest of this boss list. The only bosses that I actually want to fight are Midir and Slave Knight Gale. Or Dark Eater Midir and Slave Knight Gale. Those are the only two bosses I actually want to fight. Um, I'm starting to teeter on the edge of, okay, do I keep doing this? Or because if I play too much of this, I might grow to hate this game. It's just in my opinion, aggressive bosses don't quite work with this game's gameplay earlier on. Ah. I should have found another way to get that tower key. I should have found a different way to do it. But I'm not even sure if there's much I could do about it. I'm caught between a rock and a hard place. Because most people, I guess, that get here are usually around level 90. I'm level 75. Also, I had to dump some points into Vitality, which does not help that much outside of the equipment load side of things. And just to restrict my strict equipment load, I can't do much. And I don't know why Gale died so quickly. That's another thing. I don't know why Gale died so quickly. Okay. For the next attempt, I'm just gonna be down here. Oh wait, I can summon him without using an ember? Oh, okay. I wish I fucking knew that. Okay, so now that we do know that, yeah, just bleed does not proc often enough. It really doesn't. Cause the thing is, if I can beat demon princes, I'm gonna be able to get, I'm gonna be able to get all of the gear that I need. But I'm not gonna have access to Gale's NPC summon here, which is good. Just going to Violent Shrine here. Okay, yeah, I need to look up where the Carthus Rouge thing is. Grave Warden's Ashes. Okay. We're gonna die on purpose here. After we grab this, I think we're gonna do Nameless King Cheese. Unless we are able to afford a bunch of the bleach shenanigans. There it is. Okay, we can die on purpose now. Because having bleed on that is actually going to be huge.
Grace let I.
Oh, it is infinite. That's great. Okay.
Ashen one.
We're not going to use it on her first phase, we're only going to use it on her subsequent phases. I mean, I'm just gonna double check, because the +2 version is found in New Game Plus. The +3 version is found elsewhere, right? Wait, no way. No way I can get this now. It's in Drag Heap? Up a large root in the swamp just after. No shot I could have gotten it this entire time. No, I had to go to the Earthy Peak for this bonfire. There's no way I could have gotten the Ring of Favor +3 this entire time. So that would have actually been huge. Because I plan on running that probably Havel's Ring +3. But honestly, I'd rather run the 2 Pontifies. Okay, but I have to go to the Earthen Peak Ruins bonfire instead. Up a large route? We are gonna die on purpose here. Okay, I'll check out that suggestion later. Okay. There it is. Okay, we can freely perish here now. Okay. A Bringer Favor +3. This is actually huge. I think it's Havel's Reign that's in the Ring City itself. I think that's Havel's Reign that I was thinking about. Chloranthe Ring might be over there as well, but... Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna swap to that for now. 128? For audio, 128? Okay, I have no idea what the fuck it's talking about. Okay, it seems to be doing fine, though. I don't know why I'm getting these kind of messages. Again, we died on purpose there, so that's not going to count. So we're not counting that. Okay. Let's see how big of a change this is. It lowers quite a bit. It does raise both quite a bit here. Yeah, so... +3, that is extraordinarily nice. I will say, if I unequip this, I'm pretty sure I cannot, yeah, I can't wear Sigurd's armor in its entirety. But I think I can actually wear quite a bit of stuff. So is it actually that helpful necessarily? Not really, but our stamina and HP is higher. Because yeah, we're gonna need Havel's Reign +3 in order to wear Sigurd's armor. Yeah, +3 is found in the Ring City. Yeah, I know where that one is. Last thing I need to know is, I don't think there is, but I wonder if there's a better version of Hunter's Ring. Because I kind of doubt it. Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, Ring of Favor +3. We're not gonna be able to get Havels or Chlorantha Ring until Ring City. Am I okay with the rest of this though? Hunter's right eye. Okay, this is gonna be as good of an attempt as any then. Oh, down. For the third death. I will say though, Sister Frida is officially in the lead though, with 3 deaths to her name. We're gonna use that as a heal. I didn't know I didn't actually need an Ember to be Ember to do this, to summon up. We're not gonna use Karthus for first phase, we're gonna use it for second. This is not material that I exactly would want to waste. I'm gonna reset here. I'm just gonna reset here. Not gonna count this. This is the reset attempt.
Return
We're
from whence
purposely
thou
resetting here.
camest. Furia surely awaits thee.
I'm gonna reorganize my bar because it low-key kind of rough. So I want to reorganize it real quick. So I forgot to do that. I want to swap the placements of these two. Yep. Those 3 here. Okay. Also, how do I get access to storage? Never use it. Organized box, maybe? Okay, so I have nothing in the storage box. Okay, which means I'm out of the arrows. Okay. Okay, now, serious attempt. Serious attempt. Right about here. There we are. I'm gonna Ember. Then I'm gonna bleed. Hail. Here, I got bleed off. Alright. Take 1 flask. Now my bleed is still active right now, so. I'm trying to drag him away so he can't go and hit her during her phase transition. Please don't. Okay, he didn't get hit there, which is good. Backstab, beautiful. Backstab again. Backstab again. No! Let's go! Let's go! Whoever calculates the souls. Holy shit, let's go! Oh my goodness gracious alive. Okay, Sister Rita's taken care of. Whew. Okay. Okay. Our endurance is quite important, so... And our endurance does actually increase our resistances to different things, so... Yeah, I'm gonna put 2 points into that. 30.
Ashen one.
The thing is, next up is going to be Demon Princes. They do primarily fire damage, but actually don't have the fire damage resistance ring.
How?
How may I be of service? I'm probably going to get more embers, though I'm checking for some of the rings. Well, actually, let me use Soul System.
Ashen one.
Yeah, should it be able to level up? I'm not. Okay, I'm not able to level up at all. Okay. Ooh, I'm 3K. I'm 3.5K away. Is there... The question is, do I even have 3K worth of items? That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Okay. Ironically, I actually do have enough. Yeah, I have barely enough. I barely have enough. Okay.
Ash for the very then take. Ashen one.
May the flames guide thee. Grave Tender, I'm not even going to touch until later. Okay. Lapse positioning is a little different, so okay. Gotta go back to your key. Ah, cause. Okay. It's time for me to reposition the camera properly, so. Because we are going to go back to the sitting position. Okay. Well, just do. Sorry. Okay. Let's do a little bit of this. Okay. Here we are going to die on purpose, unless Homeward Bone. Oh, I forgot to say it's permanently dead.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay, we need him to move to his next position.
Oh, I'm who I was. That's where the
Okay, we gotta hurry up.
Well, come. Well, come. Well, come.
There we are. Now we should be able to go to Earthen Peak Ruins, and he should be there. We do have the option of summoning him for Demon Prince. We are going to stick with, because I believe you can summon Gale for that. We're going to try to summon Gale instead of Lapierre.
Oh, great to see you still in one piece. God, I can see why they call this the Dreg Heap at the world's end. Mangled remnants from every age and every land. It actually sort of lends credence to the old rumors that the ringed city rests below it all. Don't mind me. You needn't worry yourself with this nonsense. I just wanted to tell someone. And I'm sick of old Humpty. I should stay quiet. Wait. I'll make it up to you. By letting you in on a secret of sorts. Past here, you'll find the remains of a giant earthen tower, half submerged in a poisonous swamp. Not a very nice place to visit. Only there's precious treasure in the thick of the swamp. I didn't have any use for it, you see. So, sorry, I left the whole package behind. If I get the chance, I could go fetch it for you. But if that's too long to wait, go nab it for yourself. I know who you are. A righteous warrior. Yes? With a solemn duty to boot. Well, grab that treasure. That's as good a duty as any. Past it. No, if I get, I will. No, if I will.
Okay. Then I think he moves. Well, he's not going to move until after we've killed the demon princes, so... Whoa, he flies in so close. I hate how delayed those are. Guaranteed hit. Guaranteed fucking hit. Okay. We've made it to the Demon Princes. Now, if I remember correctly, there's a correct demon to kill here. Oh, it's weak to... Oh! It's weak to katanas, basically. Okay. Which one is it? Which one is recommended that you fight first? Fuck! Which one do you kill first? One on the right. Okay. Now, we are going to summon Gale for this. Slave Knight Gale has one last hurrah. Because Lap we're going to use for Half-Life, Fear of the Church, or Half-Life, whatever. Okay. Whee! Because we are going to do more damage to Gale, but we need someone that can divert his attention. Beautiful. Oh, I got it somehow. I got it somehow. Sorry, I'm not speaking much. punch! Oh, let's go! Demon Prince got nada, nothing, zip. Okay. Whew, okay. 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 Demon Prince got nothing from me. Let me also just, there's just gonna be a banner. Yep. Okay. Now we're gonna have quite. We're gonna be in another stint where we're gonna have quite a lot to do without fighting a boss. We've got to progress. We pretty much have to finish Lapse West entirely, but also we have to find Havel's Ring +3, Chloranthy Ring +3 as well. So, and we have to set up Midir as well, Darkening Midir while we're at it. Of which we're no longer really necessarily going to be using greases.
For the Lords of Cinder, Link. Very well, then take it.
Level me up. Again, we're trying to get our damage up. Once we are at level 30, at that point we will be putting points back into vigor and whatnot. So until it's like 40, and then we will likely be spending the rest of our levels on some other things. We are gonna purchase a few embers though with our remaining stuff. Yeah. Demon Princess! Let's go. Okay. Demon Princess is done. Demon Princess is done. So far, the DLC on its own has 4 deaths in total. It needs 10 to catch up to Bloodborne's DLC. Do I want it to catch up to Bloodborne? No, because we only have 3 bosses left. I know Gale is not going to take that much time. But more large in part due to I have so much experience fighting Gale. So I'm pretty sure that I might first try that or second attempt it, one of the two. Midir is going to take a few. Half-Light Spear of the Church is going to take a couple as well. So that is something to keep in mind. However, this section is going to be rough, to say the least. Oh, do I have any, Okay, I genuinely do need more of these. Hold on a second. Okay, do I actually have 1K on me? I do, okay. We're gonna go back to Firelink Shrine, and we are going to go back in... Also, this is apparently why I needed the Xanthos Ashes. It was for that. But I don't think I've actually gotten the Xanthos Ashes. I have not. Okay.
Ashen one. Be sure.
Okay, I'm not completely sure where these
souls.
are, where this is necessarily. Okay, great. Irithel Dungeon, Profane Capital. I'll be honest, we're not terribly far from at least starting to wrap things up here, so. We should definitely be done by the time I normally end stream. Unless something horribly goes wrong, because the usual time I end stream happens in about 3 hours. We have 5 bosses, so... Right? Yeah, well, technically 6, because Grave Tender. Again, with Grave Tender, I'm gonna fight him, like after. I'll probably fight him before... Like, I'll probably fight him before Half-Life Spear of the Church. Because I'm actually gonna want to be, like, pretty up there for... Actually, we're okay. We're gonna perish here on purpose. This is not gonna count. You can't, like, technically speaking, you can escape here, but it's a little bit too much effort, so... Again, purposeful, not counting towards a death counter. And if you're all watching the stream after the fact, you're like, but that's still a death. I did the same thing with Bloodborne. I did the same thing with Bloodborne, because there are parts of a run where I will tend to die on purpose. More so for a time save than anything else. Besides, it does not benefit me to have perished there, but I was just like, I don't really care, so we'll just do it. Here we hear. Okay, Young White Branch. Okay, we're able to purchase that now.
Ashen one.
Okay. Now we go to the Ring City, we go to the Mausoleum Lookout. And then we have to figure out a way to progress. Why is that popping up that long after? Ringed City. We don't need it, but I mean, might as well. One of these guys. I'm about to say, one of these guys was going to try to push us off here. Beautiful. Rest. Okay. Now, the lab should be out here. And he's not? Okay, well, okay, we'll see if he's still at the Earth Peak ruins, because maybe I didn't exhaust, I have to exhaust his dialogue a second time? He's still here.
Past here? Not a very nice. If I get the I know who you are. Well, grab that. Past here, you'll find the remains of a giant. Not a very nice place to visit. Oh, if I get the well.
Oh, okay. So I have to grab something from here. What Titanite slab? What Titanite slab is he talking about? This is so undescriptive, and the other thing that I was looking at also doesn't show the step at all. And the other video I was looking at does not show the step whatsoever.
Past here? No, if I well.
Okay, he's moved finally. Okay.
Oh, you remember that treasure? Well, oh, here. This remain it.
Thanks for the Titanite slab finally. Okay, which I don't need, by the way. Actually, we might use it. It kind of depends on how Nameless King goes, or we might use it for Nameless King. But outside of that, you know, we're not really going to be using it. Okay. Now he should be out here. Yeah, I can see him. Okay. This is good. This is really, really good.
Oh, I've got to my search and to your duty and to the joy that lies before us. All right then. Bottoms up. Now, once who and what? Oh.
Okay.
Now.
Going in search of
Now.
Purging Monument. Okay, but before we do that, we are going to grab Havel's Ring +3 and Clarinth's Ring +3. Set all that jazz up. Why am I curing? Why am I curing? Oh, they're emanating it. Okay, that's interesting. That's not something I ever noticed. Hello Gem, won't be using that. I know where I am. Gonna need that other bonfire. Oh dear! Oh my god, not the market enemies! I'm still quite shocked at how many animations are very should be in here. Okay. Before I do the humanity BS, the humanity stuff is gonna be not that easy. Oh, first and foremost, I have to unlock this door here. You have to unlock that door first. Okay. We'll unlock that door first. We'll unlock that door first. Actually, no, I won't. I'm gonna get Havel's ring real quick. We are gonna die purposely. So again, this will not count because I am perishing on purpose. Mainly because I don't know of a way to get down. So we'll just jump off. Even with Havel's ring +3, we might not be able to wear Sigurd's armor and still be able to use the shield. Because of the NPC fight. There we are, Havel's ring +3. I'm gonna collect over here and we're gonna perish just to get rid of the NPC fight. The thing is, I usually know where I want to perish in runs, but I usually forget the reasoning why. Because it has been a little bit of time since I've touched this game. It's been since I did that music video, since I've touched Dark Souls 3. It was on purpose, by the way. Okay, let's just see where our equipment load is at with this. 55%. Can I wear all of Sigurd's armor at least? Okay, let's just try without a shield. It's getting a little heavy. I can, but barely. I can, but barely. I need to be able to have a shield on. That's the other caveat, is I need to be able to wear that shield. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Can I at least wear the helmet? Because I would like to wear the helmet, at least, and still be able to wear the shield. Okay, I can wear Grass Crest, but not Shield of Wand, which I'm okay with. We are gonna have to kill that big blue beetle before we do it, and probably that one as well. We'll probably clear out just about everything. I'll say it is nice that we're getting Titanite chunks because that'll save us some on every when we. Oh my goodness gracious! I should have kept running. Okay. 27. That's a lovely wheel. Okay. Not too shabby. Okay. Like that. Okay. I don't mind that. Because cookies are good. That's kind of the only one on here that on that wheel that's a true reward. Well, a non-punishment. That was very delayed. That was very delayed. I don't know what the fuck I was doing there. I didn't know bow guys spawned there. Okay. I need to travel back to Firelink Shrine real quick to grab more of the branches, just in case I fuck up. Yeah, okay, I think 5 branches is good. I think 5 branches is good.
Ah, Ashen.
I swear, if I have an infinite use branch, I'm going to lose my shit. I'm gonna lose my shit if that's an infinite use branch. Okay. I'm going to equip the Shield of Want here. Kill this one too. They just run away, which is fine. There we are. A little humanity has footsteps. Beautiful. My goodness, great. How long is this ladder? Okay, I actually don't know what to do from here. It's in such obscure locations. We're gonna be, like, dying here quite a lot on purpose. Again, I think we're gonna run into a situation where I purposely don't bother doing much of this. This should reload the area entirely. All of this to get an NPC help for, fuck, I dropped it over my controller. All of this to get NPC help for Half-Light Speak of the Church.
What are you?
We don't need that rain, but
I swear that I am. If you would, it won't who I was, and it won't be like who.
okay. And now that means we should just have to progress towards mid-year and that whole thing. Mid-year is gonna catch us a few times. I'm not gonna count them as his boss kills, but we gonna get kind of destroyed low-key here. There's mid-year. Okay. 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 Oh. Okay. Taki. Okay. Oh, that's the Takis, right? Something a little bit different. Do I take 2 of them? It's gonna be rough because I just had something sweet, but. Okay, let's update this. Did that? Okay. Whew. Okay. 28. I can already tell you right now, DLC is gonna at least surpass the base game in terms of deaths. That insta-killed me? I'm not completely sure what I'm supposed to do there. This bridge alone is going to give me trouble. This bridge alone is going to be trouble. Also, just to clarify, the bridge already has more deaths than most of the bosses. Okay. I'll be right back. Also, I forgot to do that. I'll be right back.
nice one. Every age, it seems, is tainted by the greed of men. Rubbish to one such as I, devoid of all worldly wants. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way we are. I'll stick you in my prayers. A fine dark soul to you.
I just realized I was muted that entire time. Okay. So, I'm done with Dark Souls 3. This is where I'm kind of going to end stream here. Um, the game itself is not the main reason why. I'm gonna say a lot of this for transparency's sake, not necessarily because, you know, this is not directed towards y'all necessarily, or, also let me just angle this up a little bit, so I can see my face when I'm talking, you know, but, again, this is not directed at, if you've been watching the channel for a while, this is not directed towards you. It's directed towards general YouTube. But since for the past, just for context, over the course of the last so that's two wizards. For the last 3 weeks, videos have been underperforming even for my usual. That being said, one of them, in the lightsaber build, y'all didn't seem to like the first lightsaber build that much, so that I'm gonna leave that at that. Over the last, let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Over the last 10 videos that I've posted, one has performed better than I thought, and one has performed exactly how, like, not exactly, but around the level of where I thought it would be. Being that Dragon Ball community is pretty, you know, hardcore about, you know, they're Dragon Ball, you know, so that's kind of what's what. So, and that's obviously the one that overperformed was the Astrocross reaction video, and then the one that is at about where I thought it would be is the ranking of all the Z and Super movies. In terms of streams, it's been a little scuffed. I'm not gonna lie. Streams for me have kind of been all over the place. There's kind of started to be all over the place. This Dark Souls 3 stream though has been like drastically worse than last year's Bloodborne stream. To be fair, Bloodborne, you know, has a lot of more of a hardcore niche community than Dark Souls 3 specifically has. Also, what I'm going to say is it's not its exact anniversary. Its exact anniversary is, you know, on Tuesday. But this has been severely underperformed. So, in my opinion, I'm going to make some bold statements here. And I will make this an independent video as well. But I have no motivation to continue this. No motivation whatsoever. This is probably the worst stream that I've had in quite some time. In terms of, it is very difficult for me to bounce off myself for as long as an extended period of time. Right, I'm in the middle of my usual. Well, I'm in just about the halfway point of my usual stream time as well. Now, again, this could be due to a few factors. One, Souls genre is, you know, dying off just a little bit. Marathon is having their big thing, so, but even though that did not boost player counts, based on what I have heard, but it could be due to a lot of things. So, but I've seen several of the YouTubers talk about how whatever they changed with YouTube's algorithm has started to hurt them pretty badly. 8-Bit Ryan is one of them. He mentioned that his views were down quite a bit after YouTube's algorithm changes. Here's the thing, Twitch has better discovery. It just does. Twitch has better discovery. I'm not going to say that I'm going to swap over to Twitch entirely, but I'm kind of debating on swapping my streams to Twitch instead of just being on YouTube. So at least I get some sense of growth, and then just keeping YouTube as being dedicated videos exclusively. I am not going to edit this down into a bite-sized thing. I'm not gonna bother attempting Midir, Gale, Soulless Cinder, or Nameless King. I'm most likely, no, not even most likely, I'm not going to be covering Dark Souls 1's 15-year anniversary. I'm not going to be covering that either. Due to, unless a remake is revealed, because Marvel's Wolverine game is going to be coming out around a similar time. I'm also going to have Marvel's Togon Fighters, and I'm going to have Phantom Blade Zero during that time period. But, you know what? I'm going to save the rest for my independent video on this. So, anyways, on that note, though, I'll catch y'all next week, next Sunday, 5 o'clock p.m. to 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. On that note, though, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch y'all on the flip side.